Hey, you want to get off your phone and start the damn video?
Listen, Ricky, it doesn't matter what an Instagram influencer stripper tells you. Just like there's no sex in the champagne room, you ain't building massive glutes in the squat rack. Boom! Ah! Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So before we jump into today's video, which you obviously saw the title, a lot of you messaged me, and even more of you actually messaged Ricky. Maybe you thought because Ricky doesn't have as many followers as I have on Instagram or something. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just saying I got more followers than you.
Dick.
But a lot of you guys reached out asking where to get the featherer that I showed to trim like your beard and your balls. Pretend my chin is your balls. You just lift up your chin and you just do. Anyways, so I'm going to post a link in my pinned comment below so you guys can pick it up on Amazon. It's like 30 something bucks. It works really well. Anyways, if you missed that video and have no idea what I'm talking about, you can check it out right here. All right, so we're going to be talking about a video that Alpha M recently put out on his YouTube channel. Actually, it was a few of you, actually quite a few of you, mentioned it to me in the last video I did on teaching men's fitness, where he put out a bogus workout routine, basically packaged it around selling a razor, the Manscaped razor, okay? Which I now know he owns part of the company, which actually makes a lot more sense and why he kind of chucks it into your face when he claims to be teaching you fitness advice, right? So anyway, so I took a look at the Alpha M video, and it's titled, "Do this to get a nicer butt in 30 days, 7 ways to get a better looking butt." And so I watched the entire video, because that's what you need to do. If you're going to criticize something, you got to watch the entire video. You can't just cherry pick what you want to talk smack about, okay? And there were some good tips in there. And I know they're good because I confirmed them with my wife, and she is a fashionista. If you guys don't know, my wife has a YouTube channel. It's called Erica's Girly World, which she gives fashion tips for women, sometimes for men, sometimes she'll have me come on in there. But, you know, I asked her, I'm like, hey, if I wear lighter jeans, does it make my butt look better? And if I wear black jeans, does it make my butt look smaller? And she's like, yeah. And then Alpha M also gave some tips where he's like, if you have designs on your pocket, it draws more attention to your ass, so your ass looks better. I knew you were going to crack up. And then if you have plain pockets, it doesn't draw as much attention. And then he gave some tips about like certain underwear to wear. I don't know about you guys. I haven't worn boxers since I was like 12. So I always go with the briefs. If you're a dude, it holds everything in place no matter what you're doing. And it feels nice on your butt, especially if you have glutes. If you don't have glutes, I don't know, maybe that's why you wear boxers. I don't know. I don't give fashion tips. I'm going to stay in my lane, and that lane is fitness tips. So he gives some fashion tips. And then, so here's his video was basically, once again, it was built around an ad, okay? And I know it was built around an ad for a few different reasons. The most obvious reason is that he did 3.5 minutes talking about a belt and how a belt is what you need to have to hold your pants up to make your butt look better. And he has the perfect belt, which I don't entirely agree with, and we'll get to that in a second, all right? But his first 2 tips, that is where the video kind of went astray for me, and we're going to talk about that right now. So tip number 1, he talks about how to get a better booty, okay? He's talking about the actual exercises you can do to work your butt.
The first simple thing that you can do to have a better butt in 30 days, 100 body weight squats each and every day for 30 days.
He says do 100 air squats a day, and just make sure when you do the air squats, you go nice and deep to activate those glutes, which is true. You get a bit more glute and hamstring activation at the bottom, but then when you get to the top, you have to flex your glutes and you have to pop them forward.
It's about boom, going low. It's about bang, getting deep, gentlemen. That's when those glutes really get in there. And when you come to the top, boom, back. You're engaging those glutes. And when you come up, what I want you to do is squeeze your glutes. You'll know you're squeezing because your pelvis, boom, it'll pop forward, right? Just like boom, exactly. Down, 1, squeeze, 2, down, 1, 3.
And me and Ricky actually just did a training session like this the other day, so when I watched Alpha M's video, I was like, dude, we just did that.
Boom!
Guys, the fans only doesn't exist. Or does it? Anyways, guys, so we already know what happens when you do 100 air squats a day. We actually just did a video covering 3 girls who did that for the channel as is, where they did 100 air squats a day for 30 days, and what happened? They saw mostly toning in their thighs and their quads, right? Why? Because you activate your glutes when you do a squat, but not to the extent that most people think. And so I just got so frustrated when he gave that tidbit of information because I know it's bogus. There are better exercises you can do besides a squat, and he also mentions doing a lunge.
Continue to do your body weight exercises, your lunges, your squats. I would not do like heavy deep squats. I would not do like super weighted lunges. Continue to work the muscle, but don't try to build them.
Now, he doesn't mention doing a Bulgarian split lunge, which would target your glutes a bit more. He doesn't mention doing a slight lean forward as you lunge, which would target your hamstrings and glutes a bit more. He just says do a lunge. But what really pissed me off is that I decided to do some research and see if he has any other videos where he talks about how to get a better ass. And he does! I found one from, 2017 and one from 2015. And basically, this video he just released was a repackaged, same exact information in the video he did in 2017. And then in the 2015 video, wasn't exactly the same. He probably didn't have, the same sponsors that he has now, but he once again talks about doing squats and lunges. And then he also says if you want to build good, nice glutes,
Today, Junior!
squats, lunges, and some other exercises.
Wow, look at that. He must squat and lunge.
And in those videos, he talks about doing deadlifts as one of those exercises.
Deadlifts are also an amazing way to build your core, build your butt, and all that good stuff.
He talks about doing the leg press as one of those exercises. And it just blows my mind because he's now made 3 videos, okay, about getting better glutes. And not once has he mentioned the 2 exercises that target your glutes the best, which is going to be a barbell glute bridge or a hip thrust. All right? And now think about this. And before all you guys go down in the comment section, you go, oh, are you getting into the drama? Oh my God, I like your channel better when you were educational. Listen. You listening? I'm still educational. The problem is that this generation that's on YouTube right now, they don't like to listen to just the educational. You have to package it in such a way where they go, wow, that makes sense, and hold their attention at the same time. So I'm not sitting here ripping on Alpha M because I'm trying to be a jerk. It's just time to stop being polite, and it's time to start getting real. You've been making videos since 2015 about how to work your glutes, but you couldn't do a 5-minute Google search and type in, do deadlifts target glutes the best, or do squats target glute the best. Because if you do that, barbell glute bridges pop up, and so do hip thrusts. So 0 thought went into these videos. The 2015 video, that's the earliest one I could find. Maybe there's more. Maybe you didn't know much about fitness then. But you know what, Alpha M? I know that you have a program on bodybuilding.com just like I do. And I would think that if you are putting out content on how to look better in men's fashion, and if you're going to put out content on bodybuilding.com, I would think that you would take 5 minutes of your time to do a little bit of research so that when you're telling dudes how to get a better ass, they can actually do exercises that aren't going to waste their time, okay? When you do a squat, flexing your butt at the top isn't really adding any benefit to it, whether you're doing it with body weight or with weight on your shoulders. Even if you had 225 on your shoulders, it's not like that weight has now transferred to your ass, and as you flex it and move your pelvis forward, you're getting more glute engagement. You don't. You're literally just flexing your glutes either with your body weight or you're flexing your glutes with weight on your shoulders, but it's still the same amount of flex, right? You can only flex your ass so hard. Some of you can probably crack some walnuts. I know Ricky can. I haven't tried yet. Boom! But let's be serious for a second, guys, right? What do you need in order to make a muscle grow? There's got to be a stretch and a flex. And if you want to progress with the movement, you have to be able to add weight and have progressive overload when in those positions. And that's why a hip thrust and a barbell glute bridge are so much better for you. Probably if you're trying to gain mass, I would stay more towards the hip thrust because that's going to put the ultimate stretch on the bottom because your butt never touches the ground. The barbell glute bridge is more for explosive movements. It's going to help increase probably the weight that you can lift on your deadlift. There's some benefits like that there. You're going to be able to go a lot heavier, but that exercise maximizes the flex where the hip thrust maximizes the stretch. And I talk about this. I have a video that actually shows you how to get amazing glutes. It's called Glutes, the only 2 exercises that you need. You can check it out right here. It's a great video. And why? Because it's not full of bullshit. I'm not trying to trick you guys halfway through the video to buy a stupid belt or some other product. Yeah, obviously I have sponsors that I work with. You guys know that. I'm with BSN. I've been with Iron Bull Strength for a few years. I've been with Jed North for a few years, okay? I have Icon Meals that I work with now. But when I put out content and I mention a sponsor, I don't just stick them in the middle and talk about them for 3 minutes. I try to package the actual information, on its own and then find a way to bring the sponsor into it. For example, on this video right here, I am going to mention a sponsor. I'm going to mention Jed North because Jed North makes amazing jeans.
As far as I'm concerned, that's America's ass.
And as much as Alpha M wants you to think that you need a belt in order to make your butt look better and kind of hold it up, at the end of the day, if you have a dumpy butt, your butt's going to look dumpy no matter what color jeans you wear, no matter what kind of underwear you wear, and if you're doing 100 air squats a day.
These jeans make me look fat.
I know, Malaria. Your fat butt makes you look fat.
Boom! If you want your butt to look better, you have to work it with exercises that actually target the area, which is the barbell glute bridges and the hip thrusts. And if you want your butt to look good in jeans, then you should just buy jeans that fit. That's it. That's all I do. My daughter always makes fun of me. She's like, why do you wear jeans that are so tight? And I say, listen, Crystal, the jeans aren't tight. I just fill them out real good. Boom! And then she goes, you're weird. Life of a stepdad. So what I'm going to do is this. I want you guys to try Jed North's jeans because I really like them. And the 5 comments down below that get the most thumbs up, excluding mine obviously, but the 5 comments that get the most thumbs up, I'm going to send you a $50 gift card to the Jed North website. Free of charge. At the end of the day, guys, it's like this. And if you made it this far in the video, please make sure you go down and tap that like button because I'm just going to spit some solid truth right now. I know some of you think that these drama type videos are unbecoming of me. And I want to say this to you. It's not that they're drama videos. When I started doing this in 2009, people had integrity and they would put out content that was good because they wanted to gain attention and they wanted to help people. That's why I started this back in 2009. So I wanted to put out content that would actually help people reach their goals. And now as I sit back and see, being one of the first people, one of the OG fitness YouTubers, I start to see people like Teaching Men's Fashion and Alpha M putting out content. Okay, maybe their fashion advice is pretty good for their demographic. Okay, I can't really speak to that. I'm not a fashion channel. But when they start creeping into my space, and they start giving fitness tips that are absolutely bogus just to peddle their products, basically scamming you, I'm sorry, but that is where I draw the line. And I'm not creating drama, I'm not attacking, I'm defending. How can you not see that I'm trying to defend the fitness community when I make a video like this? It's like if I saw you on the side of the road, mind your own business, and some guy just started beating the absolute crap out of you, boom! Ah! If I went over there to help you, maybe not knowing the exact situation, but I went over there to help you, would you be like, mind your own business, you're just trying to help me for attention, you just want to be a hero, you loser, get out of here, as the guy's like punching you in the face, get out of here, stop trying to be a hero. That's essentially what you're saying to me. Now, I'm not saying I'm a hero for calling these people out, but it is a form, honestly, in my eyes, a form of justice where I'm saying, hey, if you're going to make videos about fitness, make sure you do your research first because people are going to get hurt. And on top of that, fitness is very different than making videos about which jeans make your ass look fat and which ones make it look thin, okay? If I put out a video that says, do this every day to get shredded, and you believe it, but it's a bullshit video and it wastes your time, that's impacting your life in a very negative way because you could follow that advice for 6 months and then waste 6 months of your time, possibly get hurt, lose motivation, get depressed, the list goes on. That is why it's important. So stop being a little... So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you see some more junk that needs to be called out, just post links down in the comment section below. I'll be sure to take a look. And if you guys are looking for a program you can take to the gym for free, click on this link right here. Go to my Guaranteed Gains program. You enter your email. The program gets shot to you. No questions asked. Just go to the gym, make it work. And if you missed my last video, check it out right there. See you guys.